Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Robbie J, host of the Fantasy Sports Network. Here with my co-host, TyBerg.
What's up? What's up? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, aka TyBoogie. Cheers to me and cheers to you, ladies and gentlemen. What it do? Dilly dilly.
Let's get it.
Let's go ahead and cut that.
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a heavy hitting show lined up for you guys.
I like that.
Definitely excited. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for joining us. Episode 23. Hit the subscribe button at the bottom. And also join us and interact with us. Yep, 2-3. Interact with us, though, in the comment section. Let us know your feelings about the topics we're discussing. Shout out your favorite teams. So on and so forth. Without further ado, let's go ahead and make sure that the set is maintained and we keep the lights on. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs. Of course, we got to make sure that we shout out Thrive Fantasy app. Make sure you guys click in the description button, tap that link, deposit your first 10 and get another 10 back on us.
Why not?
Hop in there and play. Prop up. Also, we have another shout out, of course, Crown Sports Brand. Still excited to get that popping off. We were gonna have right-hand pitcher on the show tonight, Reed Hayes. Had to make a few adjustments though to tonight's lineup. Also with shout outs today, I want to shout out RW Wellness. RW Wellness. Ricky Williams. Shout out to you, RW. That's part of all the wellness. Shout out to his CBD campaign that he has going on. Is a pretty dope product.
Okay.
Looking forward to us matching wits about that in the future. So some big things in the work here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. We just really need to, really quick, it's that time of year where a lot of movement and a lot of sports are about to start happening. We really need to make sure that we stay on par with what's happening in baseball right now. So with MLB, I'm actually going to turn things over to Ty.
Like you said, a lot of movement going on. Again, that time of year, trades, free agents, everything going on. So, a couple quick people. Andrew Miller, actually, left-handed reliever, played for the Indians, Yankees. Pretty good, top reliever in the league. Just got signed by the Cardinals. Not looking good for them Cubbies, division rival, but
Nope.
That's a big pickup. I love that. That's huge. And then the Cubs actually picking up a right-handed pitcher, Kendall Graveman. He is coming off Tommy John surgery, so it's kind of a 2-year thing. They're kind of hoping the first year he just comes back, not looking to push him too much, and then 2020 has the chance to get the big money and show what he's worth kind of thing. So
Most certainly.
I'm excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, the Cardinals are looking up to put up a fight this offseason. They're actually their front office is looking pretty nice with some of the things they got going on. The bank account they got going on. We'll dip into that a little bit later, in the next segment. Also in the MLB, major business went down. Some major moves were made. We got three guys from the Dodgers.
Big guys.
Yeah,
Big guys.
From the Dodgers going to Cincinnati. I posted earlier in the week, if you guys follow us on the Facebook page. Cincy, tell me, how are you feeling right now? Ty, we got Pugh, Kemp, and Wood all becoming Reds.
Wood, a pitcher. I mean, you all know Yasiel Puig. I mean, that dude is unreal, hilarious. Honestly, I can't see him not in a Dodger jersey after everything he's been through. Yeah. And Matt Kemp, again, used to be one of the top people in the league. I mean, not that he's slowed down. I mean, age is coming at him a little bit, but still looks super quality. I mean, I don't see any problem picking him up. That's a huge step for the Reds. Again, same thing as the Cardinals. What is going on in the North? Like, the North Central, why am I dealing with this right now? Can we just
this anxiety,
win
bro?
We just win the division? Like, oh man. So gonna be rough this year, but they did give up Homer Bailey, who is one of their key starting pitchers, and 2 top prospects.
Yep.
They were first and second round draft picks, so expect them to kind of come into their own for the Dodgers slowly but surely.
Yep.
Homer Bailey is expected to be dropped though, basically just to save some money for the Dodgers. So
this works out. You guys in Cincinnati were able to save some money with that move. And in return, you got some big things back, some big things back. So excited for you guys out there in Cincinnati because it's been a while since you guys have had a team. Let us know how you feel in the comment section, Cincinnati Reds fans, because it looks like it's probably going to be a turn-up year for you guys.
Joey Votto, Puig, and Matt Kemp does not sound like something I want to go against.
Yeah, no. Last real, as a kid, I can remember in a Cincinnati Reds jersey. Shit.
I mean, they haven't been a top team in a while.
Yeah. Actually.
Regardless, I mean, look for this to be a move to at least give them some
excited.
bump. I mean, for sure, again, Homer Bailey's a top pitcher, but I mean, that's a lot of offense coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Wood is going to help you out with Homer Bailey leaving. So.
And also in more Dodgers news, a story that we promised about 3 episodes ago, that we were going to maintain integrity on, that we were going to stay on top on. And that was the Manny Machado situation. As a lot of Yankees fans, we have some close personal friends that are Yankees fans. We're super excited about that meeting when Manny came. Philly turned around, put up a billboard the next day when he went.
I mean, did you think that wasn't coming?
In his first meeting, that wasn't a thing. With who was it? The White Sox, right? Yeah, I believe his first meeting. The smaller market teams. When I see things like this taking place in bigger marketplaces, smaller market teams, you guys got to get it together. Hire a guy in that front office that's gonna really be that difference maker to bring you guys a superstar. We are not expecting any more around this story yet. At least not until after January 1st. My personal prediction around the 3rd. He wants to probably. I'm predicting that between him and his agent, between Machado and his agent, they're going to want to shake some things up in the sports world, and that's one hell of a way to open up 2019 right there with some big news. You're the second best heavy hitter out there right now that's available, aside from the next guy we're going to talk about.
I mean, hey, why not? If I'm Machado, why not get visits from every team, enjoy the holidays, and then enjoy your New Year's, and then get paid.
It's a toss-up between New York and the Phillies. I mean, and self-admittedly, Machado has mentioned that he's not exactly that hustler. He doesn't want to necessarily hustle for the ball. He's a hitter for sure.
He's already said that's quoted that hustling on every play is not my cup of tea. Which, I mean, I don't care what sport you're in, you don't want to hear that.
No, you don't want to hear that. I think that's pardon us. I think that's also partly why he fits well in New York, because in New York there's other guys on that lineup that'll be able to ease it back for him,
Yeah, but that's Judge. Also like if he goes to Philly or the White Sox, that changes around, and they're trying to make him the number one guy. And you sit him down and say, look, I know you might not have hustled on every play, but if we make you our number one guy, you're the star, you're the face of our franchise. I mean, let's see how he takes it.
Yeah, we definitely got to cover that one closely. I think New York is an easy way rolled out to where he can kind of preserve himself throughout his career, and he doesn't have to, like I said, hustle on every play. Like we mentioned, hustle on every play.
You should hustle on every play. You know how much you're about to get paid?
That frustrates the hell out of me.
Fuck. Regardless,
in Bryce Harper news, in Washington Nationals news, I don't know if you guys saw today for set. I switched it up a little bit.
That's not Washington Nationals news.
We're going forward in Nationals news. We're moving on to Nationals news to talk about Bryce Harper.
He's not a National.
He's still a free agent. Look, I don't think that we personally have a shot. Okay, it's done. The Cardinals
0.
The Cardinals are putting up a serious offer for Harper per a source.
His agent, right? His agent came out and said.
His agent kind of did a lot of talking behind the closed doors. St. Louis did not offer a winter meeting, But let's face it, St. Louis is a top revenue ball club. They got billions of
man.
dollars in the bank.
Man, they must have turned it on. I mean, again, Andrew Miller is a huge reliever. If you go get Bryce Harper, that's not okay.
No.
That's not okay, basically. So
now with the same story that we were talking about previously, Machado leaving LA, and
dude,
LA,
the Dodgers got a lot of money.
There's a lot of space freed up right now for the Dodgers.
That's why that trade just happened. The one we talked about earlier, that's why that happened. Again, they're releasing Homer Bailey. They gave away 3 bigger contracts to get 2 prospects that they're really not paying a whole lot for. And releasing Homer Bailey frees up like $17 million for them to go get Bryce Harper.
Most certainly.
So, I mean, you got to think that was their move. So it's just now if they will put the right offer in front of Bryce, if he accepts it.
Bryce to LA. You already got big star power out there with a lot of the other teams and a lot of the other sports organizations out there.
He wants to go into a big network. He wants to go somewhere big.
Even though
LA.
St. Louis has the money, you're also chasing shadows in St. Louis with a lot of legends that were there. You know, the Pujols, the Maguires.
I mean, I think he's fine. I don't think that's a problem for him.
I think he goes to LA. He wants that big market. You get to be friends with Braun and Gurley.
The only problem, though, is they don't want to give Bryce a big deal. They only want to offer him like 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that might still be a record amount of money for 5 years, but Bryce is looking for a home. He wants future, bring him in, let's go, playoff contention for the next 10 years. And they don't want him that long.
The Bryce Harper thing is interesting because someone in this scenario is not going to be able to get their cake and eat it too. Either he's going to have to compromise or a ball club is going to have to compromise. And that's the way I'm seeing it. And I think that both sides of the table, no matter what ball club he goes to, they both end up coming into a mutual agreement. I think that he knows that he's being a little outlandish with what he's asking. I mean, I get the talent.
No.
See, the MLB is a different league. It's a different
Pay
league.
the
It's
man.
a different sport. It's not a what have you done for me lately type of deal. You got the skill, you get the bills. It is what it is in the MLB. I like that. I'm gonna use that next time. You know. Really quick. Hold on. Before you say anything about my ism that I just did last episode with Jerry. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, there goes another one. I just want to point that out. That was hilarious.
Dude, that's how McCaffrey gets it, man.
I was watching editing and I was like, oh my gosh, Berg.
That's how McCaffrey gets the ball.
In some NBA. Okay, you know we gotta discuss the NBA. Especially with a lot of talks going around. Let's just recap that game. Pelicans and Lakers that we were talking about before because of the trade talk. Lakers did come out on top. Now, what I found interesting about that game was not the Lakers had to win if they wanted to try and convince. That game was more about making a statement to AD that, hey, we're for real. We're legit. You know, and you could fit in. If the Lakers didn't win that, I don't think that AD sits down at dinner with LeBron afterwards. I think he sits down, but the conversation probably, you know?
No.
I think the Lakers had to make a statement, go in and win now.
Whether or not they won it. Think about what they're trading. That whole Lakers team that just beat Anthony Davis won't be there. They will not be there. This is a whole new team. He sits down with LeBron after. Again, the game was great. Whatever. What's after is what really mattered. LeBron and Anthony Davis sitting down for dinner. Of course. I mean, why would that not have happened? So, I mean, you got to think about what they talked about. You know, come to LA. Why not?
Why not?
So, I mean, I don't see that being a problem for him, though. Whether or not they won, I mean, again, it's a whole different team. They're trading probably 3 or 4 big people out of that team for Anthony Davis.
I mean, irregardless, I think that this trade, after watching that game, now really quick, for the Pelicans, we gotta shout out Holiday. You did your thing during that game. You look damn good there, young brother. Okay, and I'm not gonna take anything from you all year, all damn year.
All the Holiday boys. All the Holiday boys.
Now, also with that though, I think the Pelicans would severely decline. It goes back to what I was kind of talking about last episode when we had our guest. Do you give up all? What are the Pelicans getting in return? I feel like we all look at the big side of the trade, LeBron and AD, and we forget to cover the Pelicans in the scenario. Me, myself as a Lakers fan included.
Dude, they're getting hooked up. They're getting hooked up regardless. The only problem is think about, I mean, no matter what they get, they have no proven necessarily talent that they're getting. All the Lakers are just like, what if Brandon Ingram does this? What if Lonzo starts to be able to shoot? What if Kuzma just continues to elevate all parts of his game, all this? But Anthony Davis is a 40 and 15 player on some nights.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, like, he'll put up 20 rebounds. He'll put up, it's just not a problem. Like, that's a lot, man.
It's gonna elevate it. It's gonna elevate him to a different level. Here, just give me 1 second. I just wanna shout out Lakers Nation. Okay, I wanna shout out Lakers Nation. You guys showed us a lot of love last night. I was very active after the game in your Facebook live chat. Robert Johnson, shout out. So thank you for all the shout outs. Wanted to make sure that I went back to you guys' page and I could recall last night's conversation. But yeah, AD becoming a piece of that team, it's a big fucking chess move. It's a chess move that irregardless needs to be done despite what we give away. We just got to be strategic about what we give away. We'll be fine either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be fine.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You're not going to have a lot of shooters.
No.
How many threes is LeBron going to shoot?
I mean, LeBron is mediocre from the three, as is. Now, I mean, Lonzo's big, deep three. Lonzo's big, deep three in the fourth, again, that was crazy.
Yeah, regardless,
that was a crazy
all the
shot.
big people we talked about last week, they might not all be A1 Steph Curry type shooters, but all of them can shoot. Lonzo can shoot. Brandon Ingram is a proven shooter and a scorer. Kuzma can shoot the ball. I mean, for a bigger dude, he can shoot.
You're right. I'm not denying this. It's something that we're definitely gonna have to watch closely. Basketball world, NBA Twitter, NBA Insta, all the analysts out there, social media players, we're gonna have to be covering this one down to a T. Everyone's gonna have to be everyone's source. Because right now, Lakers are fourth. And we don't have that extra star power next to LeBron like that.
This could not even happen for
for a year.
I mean, again, this is just LeBron news. AD happened to have dinner with him. That's how it went.
More LeBron news. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out LeBron's show, The Shop, on HBO. On The Shop, on this previous episode, he sat down with Todd Gurley, Ice Cube, and then his homie. I can't remember the gentleman's name, and I'm sorry because you're executive producing the show, young man, and I apologize, brother. But they sat down, and this is probably going to be one of the more controversial segments that has happened on this network. And they were discussing the differences in leagues and how leagues view their players or operate with their players, or do business with their players. Now, just give me a minute there, Rum Boys Nation. In the process of while I'm making sure this quote is pulled up and read accurately. Cheers to me and cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and girls, what it do.
What's up?
In the NFL, I'm going to get nice and close to the mic for this one. In the NFL, they got a bunch of old white men owning teams, and they got that slave mentality. And it's like, this is my team. You do what the fuck I tell you to do, or I get rid of y'all. The players are who make the ship go. We make it go every Sunday. Without Todd Gurley and without Odell Beckham Jr., without those players, those guys, there is no football. And it's the same in the NBA. LeBron James on NFL team owners via HBO's A Shot. So, end quote. Ty, I'll let you go ahead and go first.
I mean, the sad thing is at first I kind of thought about it and was like, dang, like LeBron came out and just like said something like that, but then like, I mean, I thought about it and I mean, NBA players just seem a lot happier. I feel like you have a whole lot less going on. I mean, again, not like I have a whole lot of friends in either leagues, you know. I mean, Jarrett, you know, less the other time, but I mean, NBA players in less trouble. I mean, it's not like, I don't know. It almost made sense to me, I guess. There's not a whole lot of facts, I guess, to put behind it, but...
I have facts.
Oh, goddamn.
I just said this was going to be probably the most controversial segment that has happened on this show.
I'll let him do it.
My facts are that with the Sterling Brown incident, okay, with the Trayvon Martin incident, the NBA was able to go out on the court during warm-ups and wear shirts that voice their opinions. Do that in the NFL. You're going to get randomly drug tested multiple times. You may be blackballed from the league. LeBron James makes a very, very astute point.
Okay, but remember this.
This is not...
Remember, I get how the Kaepernick thing went, but remember at the beginning of it, a lot of it was just that he was kneeling during the anthem.
For a cause.
I mean, come on, you're a veteran. Like,
and I'm okay with it.
Tell me the anthem isn't something. It's, I mean, like...
So as a veteran, I'm okay with it because I fought for freedom of speech. He exercises freedom of speech. So...
He shouldn't have done it like that, though. He should have done it like an NBA player and wore a shirt.
But who am I to tell?
If LeBron or one of them just walked out there instead of wearing a shirt and just decided to kneel,
but who am I to tell?
People would give him shit.
But when he wore the shirt and when multiple NBA players wore the shirt, there was still the other side. There was still a voice there that still did not like it, even though it was not kneeling.
But wearing a shirt, like if Kaepernick walked out onto the field, I mean, I get that they're wearing their jersey, whatever, but if he happened to wear something over it or like, again, they wear things in warm-ups and whatnot.
He
like,
did before he
can
kneeled.
wear things in warm-ups.
Before he kneeled, he wore socks with pigs on them.
Wear it in warm-ups, straight up whatever you got to say. Wear it in warm-ups, run out there. It's already going to be all over the world, all over media, and then play the game. Don't kneel at the anthem. Half of that was veterans saying this is not okay, this is not okay. If LeBron or one of them instead of warming up... Okay, and my challenge
to those veterans is you know what we served for, you know what we did, you know what it was when you signed your name on that paper. So if you have anything else to say about that, then what did you really serve for? You forgot the reason that you served. We serve for selfless causes, aside from ourselves.
I'm just saying, dude, if he would have come out in a t-shirt or something like that, that's exactly the same thing. You're talking warm-ups. If he came out before his pads and everything, you know they come out and they throw the ball around, whatever. If he came out and wore a t-shirt or something like that, you know, said whatever the hell he needed to say.
Wasn't it Texans owner that said we can't have the inmates running the prison? What is a prison mostly comprised of?
Okay, that's a good fact. That's way out of the fucking Kaepernick.
What is the NFL mostly comprised of? What is the NFL mostly comprised of? 70% of the NFL is African American. A prison is made up of 82% ethnic culture. So,
I just said that's a good fact. I got no argument on that. If a Texans owner said that, that's a good one. The Kaepernick thing,
we know that it was said.
I'm not seeing that one.
Now, to point of what this debate brings, and we needed a hot debate for you guys. With this in mind, the NBA is a very different world. Adam Silver is okay with his players voicing their opinions as long as their protest is non-violent. In the NFL, You cannot do that. In the NFL, it is no. Back to the corner.
I feel like there's a better relationship between like ownership and everything with not that I know, but I'm assuming like it's a smaller team. You know what I mean? It's a smaller team. You're more together, everything like that. I mean, I feel like they have a better relationship. How great are
NBA international relations?
Mark Cuban's at like every game, man. Like it's just like those.
How great are NBA international relations?
I mean, fantastic.
NFL fans throw a fit.
Think about how many people have come over.
NFL fans throw a fit over the idea of a team being in London.
Again, the NBA is just more open. They understand. Again, it's a thing. I don't know. I said I agree that after thinking about it a little, LeBron almost
remember when Yao Ming played for the Houston Rockets? How Houston blew up Chinese New Year for Yao? And Yao was like...
I mean, think about the Chinese players that came in after him. I mean, we wouldn't have Linsanity.
I'm just saying the NFL, he's right. This is one thing where...
That's not an argument.
No, shut up and dribble. LeBron, I'm happy that you said it because hopefully they start changing the way that they think. The way that the organization is ran. I know they're looking into reform on certain things. But the NFL as a whole as a culture, I feel does need to shift a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't arguing with you.
So
I think LeBron has a point. It's not that it changes anything. I mean, owners of the NFL. Jerry Jones looked at that and went, "Oh hell no."
Oh yeah. You know that an NFL owner saw that and they were like, and then Gurley went. If you saw the clip, just like the clip alone, like if you don't have HBO but you have social media, go watch the clip. Go watch the clip. It's about 56 seconds. It's about 56 seconds, and Gurley is just there quiet, like, oh, because Gurley wants to nod his head yes, but Gurley knows that he can't nod his head yes. So, with that, as long as we are still on football, Redskins Titans did play today in hopes of keeping playoff hopes alive. And one team did that. The other team threw an interception at the last minute and some change, minute and like 36 seconds of the game. Josh Johnson was doing so amazing. One TD. 153 yards, but two picks. Our defense was holding us into the game. Like I always said, like I threw a fit last time. The fact that DJ Swanger, got snubbed is crazy. But still, with that being said, this game was pretty exciting. Josh Norman and Taylor Lewan got into it.
A lot of fights going on.
Taylor Lewan, despite how big you are, I think Josh Norman would have beat your ass.
No.
Yes, because Josh Norman was fired up. Like I saw that and I was like, Josh is not looking for anyone to hold him back. Like he's up in Lewan's face, like let's go. Lewan was taunting him though. He pretty much, if you guys didn't see, Lewan redid the whole thing and did it right in front. Walked over to the sideline and did it right in front of Josh Norman's face. Josh Norman was sitting there with his head down, and then that man looked up, saw that, not happy. So yeah, but all in all, tighten up. Shout out to my homie Will Smith. I know that you're happy about your Titans winning, bro. It's all good. 25-16 was that end, all because Josh Johnson.
How you feeling?
Threw that last pick.
But the real thing is, how you feeling?
I'm okay.
We'll talk later.
No, for real.
I'll leave it at that.
Redskins, let's go get a quarterback. Because if we made it into the playoffs, we weren't going to survive in the playoffs.
Not a chance in hell. Yeah, you better hope the Eagles beat you out. Shit.
So we need this so that we can move up, get the quarterback. I'm A-okay with it. Alex Smith ain't coming back for a while, so.
No.
But we'll have Darius Geis back.
Colt McCoy!
We'll have Darius Geis back. I think we use Darius Geis and AP. Boom, boom, boom. Two-headed monster type situation. I want Jay Gruden gone, though. I don't like him.
Gruden power, baby!
You do realize the only reason why John Gruden won the Super Bowl that he did win was because he had left the team that he had previously coached. He knew that team inside and out. So when he got there, it was pretty much easy. I mean, Rich Gannon was not like nice by any means. So, I mean,
whatever.
No Gruden power.
Next.
No Gruden power. What have you done for me lately, Jay?
Hey man, just following in your dad's footsteps.
God. In more NFL news, we do need to head over to a live update. Right now, it is 1:12 left in the second quarter of Ravens Chargers. Ravens up 6-0.
No shit.
Yes. Ravens are maintaining.
Melvin Gordon's playing?
I can double check that for you.
I'm almost positive he was.
5 carries, 15 yards.
What?
Melvin Gordon.
Chargers turning around second half.
What's impressive to me about this stat line is Gus Edwards, 8 carries, 60 yards. I mean, you know, Gus Edwards is making the most of it. Kenneth Dixon, 2 receptions, 20 yards as a receiving leader throughout this game. Phillip Rivers has thrown a pick.
First play of the game.
Yeah, first play of the game. He's 8 for 12, 55 yards. And then Lamar Jackson, 6 for 11, 76 yards. So
not bad. Good game.
Right now,
let's go watch that shit. What are we doing?
As soon as we wrap the show, yes, we will.
All right.
So also with that being said, from what I'm analyzing of this, looks like the Ravens defense holding strong, doing Ravens defense things.
Chargers turning around.
Yep,
their thing.
Chargers are going to turn it around. Definitely wondering to see if we see that noodle arm from the previous game from Phillip Rivers throughout the duration of this one. So more to come on the second half. But yeah, other than that, for Why the Rum is Always Gone this week,
you have no idea what's going on.
We just really want to wish all you guys a happy holidays.
Spend your rum on the family was the point.
Yeah, spend your rum on the family. Spend time with your family. Make some good food. Drink a lot. Enjoy those NBA games. Let's see, Ty. Will we have an episode for them pre-Christmas?
Post Christmas.
We may hit you guys with some live before, a couple days before.
Even just a short little news action thing. We'll let you know.
Check
stay
in during
tuned
some
for
games.
it regardless.
Yeah. For that, you guys can follow us on all social media at Rumboys, spelled with a Z, N-E-T. You know, I haven't done that in a minute.
I think you do it every episode.
I do actually have a real reason why the rum is always gone, damn it.
What? It's
Damn
holidays.
lines. Damn lines. All right, lines. Listen,
Lines,
guys.
Lines.
Whenever you're shopping, okay? So,
Oh my.
if you guys could just please try and, you know, keep lines small somehow. My retail family, you know, just be at the registers because, man, today was brutal. Yeah,
Whatever. Order online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the Amazon Prime. We ordered a bunch of stuff online.
You have Amazon Prime and you went to the store?
We ordered a bunch of stuff online. I still indulge in the holiday traditions. But, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, don't forget to follow us on all social media, RumBoys.net. Hop in the comments, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah. You already know.
Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy holidays. Do it right with the fam.